Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So we're going to do the hidden side of Ice Spice. So let's get into it. Let's lay the foundation. So let's get a card, an overall card for Ice Spice, and see what the cards want to tell us. Okay, robot. Well, that's fitting for her because, she has to act like a robot. Automation, artificial intelligence, precision, mechanism. So she is, for all intents and purposes, a robot. A robot does what you tell it to do. And in her career, that is what she is. She is a robot. And you would have to say that spills over into her personal life, because if you're willing to be robotic in your career, you're going to be that in other areas of your life, in all areas of your life, to be honest. You're going to be willing to do just about anything, right? A robot does anything. So let's get into it. Let's talk finances. So let's pull a card on her finances and see. I don't see them bad. I don't see them great. I don't see them ever being anything great, but it's more than she had. All right, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to take that because they fell out in front of me. And we have saving money. You see that little penny jar? Like I said, it's not a lot of money, and debt paid. But in everyday people's world, it is. But in the world of rap or whatever, entertainment, it is not great. But, saving money and debt paid. So, she can do those things. But money isn't plentiful. Money isn't hanging on trees where she can go to her backyard and just pull from it. All right, but it's growing. Let's get a tarot card on money and see what else the cards want to tell us as it relates to Ice Spice and her money. And then we'll move on to family. Okay, speaking of trees, right? 9 of Pentacles, which is a good card. And this is a money tree, even though I said she does not have a money tree. But what I get from this is that, her money will increase. And, the more things she gets into. But things that she gets into will be, won't serve her. But nothing thus far has. So that is no surprise. So finances are decent, nothing to concern her. She doesn't need to be concerned about it. And she has that 9 of Pentacles where she can do things, which, she clearly will, to make money. Because she'll be reduced to doing certain things to make money. All right, let's move along. Let's talk about her family life. Okay? Let's get an oracle card, her family life with her mother, father, sister, brother, whatever she has. And let's just get a card on that family life. And I get it's okay. There's struggles there, though. It's rifts. It's like, we don't like what you're doing. Ice Spice, kind of energy is what I get. Okay. Let's get that tarot card and see. Okay, so we have the Fool. And the Fool is all about, doing foolish things. In this instance, right? It's taken a leap. You see that person, they're walking, they're getting ready to just drop off the cliff. And that's how the family sees her. Somebody that just has never made the best decisions and certainly isn't making them now. Let's get some oracle cards on that family life. So, it's a mixed bag is what I get. It's like, whatever, you can do what you do, but it's probably not a good idea. All right. But we can't tell you anything because you're grown. This is what I'm getting. Like the attitude is blasé around this family, her family. But, secretly they're not pleased, whoever her family may be. Okay, let's get some oracles to just do some clarifying on that. Okay, post office. It's a popular card. and casino. And let's get one more just to, and farm. Okay. So post office is, well, I don't see her going around her family a lot. She might send them some tokens of love, right? But the family, again, they think that she's just gambling her life away. She's just making choices that don't make sense. It's like, come back to the farm, come back to the a smarter way of life. Come back to the farm. I mean, I don't even know what that is, but that's what I got. Come back to the farm. What does that mean? I'm going to pull a tarot card on that. Come back to the farm. Because I think we all need to know what that means. But that's what I got. Come back to simpler living, quiet living. But I don't get her family life was quiet. Or practice a quiet. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Okay, your power is evolving and giving value. Well, the family life is like, they think that maybe she should go to a high priestess, or they've gone to a high priestess to say, what's going on with my child? What's going on with my niece, my whatever. Family is concerned and they tap into the high priestess. Okay, what moves is Ice Spice going to make? They don't always get it right, but they're trying to look into her world to see, okay, what's going on with this person? Why are they making these bad choices? The family just feels she makes really bad choices. But the family life is not horrible. There's some communication, but I get with the post office. The post office is just about sending things. It's not about being there. And that's what I get for her. It's not like she's around them. It's like a post office kind of relationship. You go to the post office when you have to. You don't go because you want to, and you don't like standing in line. You don't like being at the post office. Most people don't like it. All right, so let's move on to love. And love is, well, tricky and it's sad, and I get the word pathetic for her. It's not good, but let's get into it and see what the cards want to tell us about Ice Spice and love. Okay, deception, which isn't surprising because, well, she's easy to deceive. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I don't see her in a relationship. I don't see her being good in relationships. As a matter of fact, I see her being terrible in them. So, but people are deceptive and they will come in and try to deceive her. And you see the depiction here? This person's got their hand out like, I want this, this, and this because, well, you have it, Ice Spice, so give it to me. That's the type of people that she would involve herself with romantically. Want, want, want. Okay. And then it says run away. Well, that makes perfect sense based on the card that we just pulled about deception. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Okay. What the card says is not what is going on because nobody wants to run away with her. I don't pick that up. No man wants that, at least. Okay. But they will run away from her after they've bled her dry or taken from her, taken a certain amount. Let's get a keyword card on love, and we'll get a couple oracles, and then we'll move on to career. This person lives a sad existence. Yeah, they live a sad existence. I'm going to take this card here because it's speaking to me. Okay. Black. That's her love life. It's bleak, dangerous activity, leave, cheater, undercover. Okay, that's her love life. Let's get one more. Let's get one more, maybe two more even. Okay, so we have very sticky situation, cutting things away, holding things together, fixing things. Okay, she'll try. She does not understand what love is, so she'll try to fix it, But, I mean, if you know anything about a tape, once that thing is cut, It's hard to repair. Or let's get one more. It's not even that her relationships are hard to repair. It's like she shouldn't be in them in the first place. Okay. Then we have meeting basic needs. And that's what that her relationships would give. She would be getting the basic needs. Let's get an or a tarot card just to close out love for this sad. I just get pathetic person, and it's unfortunate. Okay. But her career is even more unfortunate. Okay, so we have the Magician. The Magician has everything that they need in order to make something, get something, make something work, so on and so forth. She doesn't have any of those things. She is not a magician. She's the flip side. Let's move on to career. Let's just get out of love and family because, this person does not have any of that really. It's fictitious. All right, let's get that career card and see what's going on there. Entrepreneur. Okay, well, in a sense, she is an entrepreneur. But also, an entrepreneur is somebody that can stand on their own and make the right decisions. And in many ways, I get that she tries to do that. She tries to take on a more entrepreneurial spirit. Tries is the operative word, though. Succeeding, not so much. But she likens herself to that. All right. But career, I get she has been and will be very much used and abused. It's just very much in a slave-like situation. You know how people get into those 360 deals, those deals that a 360 deal basically is a contract that you get into where you're not making any money. Okay. And that is where she's at. But let's get an oracle card to see what else the cards want to tell us. Okay. Windswept region, breezy gust. This is her career. You see that card just blowing all over the place. It's just everywhere. Okay, and not in a good way. Court, okay, because she probably will have to take some people to court if she's smart. And then we have concert, because that's what she does, right? She has concerts, she is entertaining, but lousy, not just, the person's career is fine. Ice Spice's career is fine because she is a robot. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. As always, you take good care and we'll talk soon. Bye.